For my mask symposium, I invited 3 practitioners to talk about their work and their practice. There's Dr. Sally Cook, and she came to share with us her experience of the neuroscience of the mask. You will see from the film that she's exploring things like peak shift, isolation, symmetry and colour, and the effect that has on people. The pleasure principle of witnessing a mask.
And this means that the greater the stimulus, the more dopamine is released. And this was scientifically proved with experiments on rats. And a bit like Pavlov's dogs, the rats were introduced to a rectangle before they were given food. Squares, no food. Triangles, no food. Circles, no food. Rectangles, food. So they began to associate the rectangle with food. So when they were introduced to rectangles, whenever they were introduced to rectangles, they would get pleasure. They would get excited, and they were monitored. And then the experiments carried on, and they realised that if you introduced an even bigger rectangle to the rats, they would get even more excited. And if you increased the ratio of the rectangle, so made it more rectangular, they would also get more excited. And that is the peak shift effect. But it's because there's nothing there to read. You're trying to fill in the gaps.
Yeah,
and the lighting changes
yeah,
as well.
And that's a very personal response.
Yeah.
We will always try and impose. One of the things about our brains is we will always try and impose meaning on something.
Yeah.
So there's two objects there, and we're juxtaposing and going, okay, what's the story?
Yeah. Well, even there with you holding them, the lighting is
different.
transferring the visual information.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which one? Personally, you like this one because it's mischievous.
Yes.
You thought it was shifty.
Oh, but equally more interesting.
It's not about whether you like it or not. It's did you pick up that shiftiness in the mask? That mischievousness.
When he turned around, when they both turned around together, the first one, I saw the upturn on the left. I instantly went for that one first. I had a smile.
Yes.
But when they turned full on and I got the downturn on the mouth, I didn't like that one, and I sympathised with the one on the right. It was more innocent. It was more. I felt more comfortable with that one on the right.
So you had the perfect spontaneous response to the mask.
Olly Crick came to talk to us about Commedia dell'arte. You will see some of it is the historical form recreated, but the important thing is that it's contemporary, finding equivalents in contemporary society which reference the historical background.
One of the shows they chose was from a Republican comic writer called Carlo Goldoni, and they chose one of his plays, The Sermon to Two Masters. The original title is just Arlecchino Servitore de Due Padrone. It was remodelled or repurposed by Strella Arlecchino, Sermon to Two Masters. The original lead character was called Truffaldino, which was a small Venetian variant of Truffaldino. In order to make it more relevant, because everyone had heard of Arlecchino, they called it Arlecchino, Sermon to Two Masters. This show is still touring. Okay, made in 1946, it's gone through three or four incarnations. One of the issues with this show, I want to say issues with it, one of the interesting things about it is there are 2 Commedia shows that made me go, damn it, that's what I'm doing for the rest of my life. Okay, that was one of them. Okay, seeing it on video, because I haven't yet seen it live, even though it still is live. It is the most perfect and theatre machine ever. Every single move is choreographed, every single scene, every single move is so high octane, it looks as if it's improvised and looks as if it's spontaneous. That's my opinion. You can go and watch it and say he's mad. It's fine, but it's the most incredible machine. It is not Commedia dell'arte, because Commedia dell'arte has lots of other features, including improvisation and stuff, which need to be interrogated further. But it gives a very good impression of what it might be. It gives a very ideal impression. And lots of people went, that's Commedia, I want to do it, something like that. And hence, my journey started.
I know it all. I've done this. I know what I'm talking about.
Attitudes towards society, I know it all. Attitudes towards I know all. About what I know it all.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for everyone. Well, you know, if you ask me about it, you know.
How can I make it?
Right, okay.
Mike Chase came to share with us his experience as a psychodramatist and using his collection of the 4 temperaments, sharing with us, and you'll see from the film how he uses those temperaments to explore constellations, how an individual can place those 4 masks.
So Sean, as you look at these, in the way you've got to know them already, or haven't, with whatever experience you have with them in the time that we've had together, so which one of these do you feel the strongest affinity for? Would you say? Affinity. Yeah. Sit down, it's okay. Just chill. This is for you to just...
What do you like as an affinity?
Affinity, oh shit. Some of you feel...
Tell me that.
Some of you feel connected to. You kind of go, oh.
That want to be connected to.
No, that you feel connected
I am connected to.
Yeah, that you feel...
Bugger.
Can you go sit down? No?
I'm going to go mug and sit down again. No,
Of course you can get up and have a look, but I just wanted you to also be able to just chill and not be proactive.
I've got an idea. I don't know if it's truthful, but we'll have a go.
Okay, so which one would you start off with?
White.
The white one. Okay. So, beautiful. We haven't looked at that yet, but as a self, I would always do that. So, I would just like to say, that is you. We haven't analysed that, we haven't looked at it, we don't even know what it is, but it's something that the mask embodies in some way. That for Sean, he kind of goes, that's me. Because of course, I would agree in some way, that feels right. Okay? But, I'll tell you what, just stick it on your head. You're singing.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, put it on your head.
On the head.
On your head, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, you sort your hair out before you go to the park.
Okay.
All right. What should be the next one that you feel most connected to, that somehow is kind of expresses the most you-ness?
Eunice.
As in you. I-ness. Most I-ness of I after this one.
From here, from this point, I can't see that green one, which is a bit difficult. Red.
Okay, so who can move that mask for you? Can you just choose somebody in the audience here who can move for you? Who would you choose? Great. So you pick that up. Now the question is, I was going to move these back a little bit. Where do you want to put it? Do you want to put it here? Just pass you a sec. You'll move, but you could put it here. You could put it here. You could put it. You could put it actually anywhere in space around you.
There. Exactly there. About there.
With the hat.
Yeah. About here.
Okay, ready? He knows. He knows. 12 minutes. Okay, so Sean, if you come stand here with me a little bit, let's just have a sort of little walk around, because you've seen from Becky's perspective, you've seen it from your perspective, let's just see it like a real out-of-the-body perspective, like Copernicus, so you can see everything from like a completely different angle.
Yeah.
So, what's it like from here?
I know it's really quite revelatory, and in the sense of it suits. Distance is really important, angle's really important. and states of being, the master, it really does seem quite evident that what I've chosen is sort of spot on for me. I think it says things to me in a weird sort of way. I'm not going to tell anybody else. But no, it makes sense.
It makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Do you have any friends here?
Stephen John?
Yeah, people know you, yeah? Yeah. Great. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there, Sean. All right? We'll leave it there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Is that right?
I took on the role of introducing each practitioner, but then I stood back to document what they were doing. I spent the whole day drawing. You will see a number of drawings happening, and other people in the audience joined me to record their thoughts and feelings of what was happening through drawing. So we've got film documentation, we've got drawings, we've got note taking. So we're working on different levels.